Alright guys, what's going on? I'm going to try this again. I was having a little problem with my hardware. So I'm going to do shoot the whole thing again. Alright, if you're watching this on Facebook, be sure to click the live notifications thing so you can be notified when we go live because you don't want to miss this. And these live streams that I'm doing are super awesome and I'm sure you're enjoying them. And also be sure to share them on your page if you can. Alright, now bear with me, I'm just getting ready for trying to see the stream here so I can make sure the chat is cool. Alright, now we got a couple things going on. Number one, the Consolidated Elections coming up. Now, we're in the middle of the campaigns. We got to get Claire's name out there. We got to get Kent's name out there. I'm completely on board with that. Also, Gary, don't forget Gary, right? That's more like don't forget our statewide candidates because all the focus seems to be on Gary. But we need to get out there, you know, hang stuff on people's doors, talk to people, you know, let them know that our candidates are around. Okay. In the middle of that, what we have is the petition window for local elections is open right now. It started on September 20th. If you've been to our meetings or if you've seen these other streams that we've been doing, you've heard about this. Okay, here's how this works. You go down to the body that is holding the election. So if it's like a city council, you're going to go down to the city clerk. If it's a recreation district, you're going to go to that recreation district's office. If it's a school board, I do believe those are at the county. The school boards are not holding their own elections, which I believe changed like really recently. Okay, so here's the thing. You go down there, they're going to give you this packet, and I'm sorry that you can't get a real good visual of this, but the body will give you a whole packet, everything you need, instructions, going to tell you the signature requirements. And so, for instance, I've got this from the Collinsville Area Recreation District, which I plan to run for. There's one seat up for election. I happen to know a couple people, or one person that's on the board, and she kind of tipped me off that maybe I should do this. That helps if you know some of the people, and you can get in and get some of the issues, or if you've been to the meetings and you know the issues. That really helps. Okay, so this here tells me I need 65 signatures. I got to fill out this paperwork, and you know, turn it in by a certain date. I believe it's December 19th. Everything has to be in. Well, so here's the thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to fill it all out. My petition, I can post it on the Metro East Libertarians page. That way, if people want to volunteer, help me out, get my 65 signatures, they can just pull it. We have several people in Collinsville. You know, maybe they'll help me out. I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to help me out, great. If you decide you're going to do this, let me know. Get me your petition, and I can post it up on the mail page, write a little article on there, and then people can just download it. And we can help each other out. 65 signatures is no big deal. Krista could get that in like 5 minutes. All right. So that's local elections. Now, why is it important? There's two schools of thought out there about where we're failing, where the Libertarians are failing. Okay. One says, you know, there are no elected Libertarians, and if they are, they're elected to dog catcher and school board or something crazy like that, right? Okay, first of all, school board is important. I think we can agree on that. Dog catcher, I don't even know that's an elected position. I just made that up. All right, so the other school of thought says that Libertarians can't take the stage nationally until they build their credibility on a lower level. That's kind of where I'm at. When we show that we can win these lower elections. We have multiple people elected on city council, school board, recreation district, library board, whatever. Then when we go to make a bid, as disgusting as it sounds, I'm sure, to libertarians, we go to make a bid for the next higher office, we've got a little bit of a better case already. More people are going to know us. They've seen us at the meetings. They know what we're about. They know our message. We've used our position there, hopefully, to spread the messages of liberty. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not positive. We'll see. Yeah, that's basically where we're at. So we get some people elected. It's going to raise our credibility. It's going to raise our chances to take positions in the legislature. You know, in the legislature. We're here in Illinois. We're talking about the Illinois General Assembly. It's in a terrible mess, the Republicans and Democrats, and this is how they do it. They go up through the levels. As discussed, again, it's disgusting, but that's what they do. We have to start somewhere, and this is where I think we got to start. Now, it's a bummer that we don't have that many activists, and we're not even done with our statewide races and the presidential race, but we got to start putting an eye to what's going to happen in the spring. Now, along with petitions and local issues and things that are happening in the spring, Ben Baker has found a problem down in Columbia that there's a backdoor tax referendum that we really need to get down there and start petitioning to get this backdoor referendum put on the ballot so it'll go for a vote in the same consolidated election. I think it's like a 0.02% levy that's for the library board or library district or whatever. And 30 days, they need 758 signatures. This is really something we should get involved in. As libertarians, we should be leading the way on these types of things. There have been some other small issues that have gone on recently in Madison County and St. Clair County that we really haven't gotten involved in. I really think this is our shot. We're starting to get a few more people involved. We're starting to have more volunteers. And what's going to happen after the November elections, a lot of that activity and interest and stuff is going to fade. But we're not done. I mean, the fight continues. We gotta start looking for these other things. This Columbia deal is a big thing. So I'm hoping Ben is going to organize with some people down there. I'm not sure. We need to help Ben get the petition posted on our website, and get some people down there knocking on doors, collecting the 758 signatures that we need to force this tax deal onto the ballot. So, two big issues. Now, you see here on the screen, hashtag Let Claire Debate, and the Twitter handle for WTTW, which is a PBS station of all things up in Chicago. This PBS station is going to hold a controller debate for the Illinois controller race. For some reason, they've decided not to invite Claire and what's his name from the Green Party. I'm sure he's really upset. Don't care about him. He's kind of crazy, but I'm sure people that are backing him, hopefully they're as upset as we are. So one of our officers called the station to figure out why Claire wasn't invited, and what she was told was that Claire doesn't have a viable campaign. Now, okay, we hear this all the time. It makes me sick, but what does that mean? Well, then the lady cites poll data, how Claire's doing in the polls. Okay, great. Google that for me real quick. Let me know how Claire's doing in the polls. I couldn't find anything. If you guys got numbers that these stations are working off of, great. I'd love to find out about it. As far as I know, there is no poll data. So, this PBS station is just kind of pulling stuff out of their butt. Maybe. That's what it looks like. Okay. But there's other places like the Commission on Presidential Debates and things like that, we flood their phones, leave them messages. We're not there yet on this operation. We're still trying to get Claire invited. So stick with us. Be polite. But please put something on Facebook or Twitter. Hashtag Let Claire Debate. Tag this station. Again, it's a PBS station. So, first of all, what they're doing might even be illegal, which would be great if we could find that out. If there's a lawyer in the house, let us know about that. Tag them. Hashtag Let Claire Debate. Let them know you want Claire in the debates. We're going to try the polite social media route first, and then we might move on to other strategies. We'll see. All right. Those are big things going on. I was going to have some other materials for you, such as some video clips from controller forums and things like that. I didn't get those ready. I didn't watch the vice presidential debate, so I'm not going to do a recap of that. I'm sure that was thrilling. Let's see, what else? I am looking to get an interview with our candidates that I can turn on the live stream here. So look for those. They should be coming in the next couple weeks. Video interview with Claire Ball for our controller candidate, as well as Kent McMillan, our U.S. Senate candidate. So that's going to be really exciting. We're going to get that stuff out. So again, man, hit the notifications button if you're watching this on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to this channel and share these videos around social media. We got to get people involved. We got to start attacking these local races and these local issues and spreading the ideas of liberty and doing what libertarians are meant to do. All right, guys. Thanks.